Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of this Twintel time-lapse drawing. In this video, we're going to be starting out with Clip Studio Paint here. So I did the sketch back in Photoshop, but then I kicked it back here to Clip Studio because I really like its magic wand tool. So what I just did was use it to fill in the base coat and the mane. You gotta be careful though, because with the magic wand tool, it doesn't exactly get clean edges, especially if you're really sketchy like I am. You usually will really need really clean line art to get a good kind of cut. So you'll see that I needed to go back with the pen tool and fill in a lot of little extra spaces that the magic wand missed. So with those in place, still in Clip Studio now, I will start filling in the base values, stuff like that, kind of work out where I want my lighting to be. I knew I wanted it to come from, the top. So I'll start filling in just these really blocky shadows, not really getting into no details yet. Just trying to hammer out where I want the shadows to come from and where I want the highlights to be. One thing you'll want to avoid whenever you're using shadows and stuff like that is the color gray and black. You'll never want to use those except in very, very special instances. So you'll see here, even on Twilight's far back legs, I filled those in with a really deep purple, almost maroon actually. And you'll never want to use black or gray. It's always much more interesting and pleasing to the eye when you use a darker shade of whatever color it is you have, or even start getting into color theory, start mixing in those complementary and secondary colors. I mean, they exist for a reason, so use them to your advantage. See, our eyes, they get used to seeing an image, and when you're working on something like this for hours at a time, it's very easy for our eyes to think that something is correct when it's really not. And the trick to that is mirroring your canvas. You can do this traditionally as well by holding up whatever it is you're drawing to a mirror. That's why a lot of artists with easels and stuff, you'll see they have mirrors. It's for exactly that purpose, because if a drawing is correct, then it will appear correct in any perspective. And that'll about wrap it up for my use of Clip Studio. It's a really, really great application, especially for the price. Just absolutely fantastic. I especially love its watercolor brushes. I don't think they behave like true watercolors, but regardless, they are amazing, and I really love the way that they blend into each other. You can achieve some really neat effects. But now I'm going to go ahead and kick it back to Photoshop, and we'll do some damage there.